So this is the sequel to the first Bridging the Gap video I made. Only this one I think is going to be more directed toward the homosexual community. I want to, I guess, address them more directly in this, because in the last video I mostly addressed the straight community. This is challenging for me, because it's more common for I guess, homosexuals to come out of the closet after living a straight lifestyle, or at least living in the straight community, playing the straight game, to come out and say, hey, I'm not straight. So I think that the gay community actually has a much better understanding of the straight community than the straight community has of the gay community. I feel for you. I really do. I know it really, really sucks how the straight community, and especially how the straight Christian community, treats you. That's wrong. It's wrong for them to reject you because of your sexual orientation. It's wrong of them to judge you, to call you names, to tell you to try to act more masculine or less butch so that you can fit in and look more Christian. That's wrong. That's freaking wrong. And I'm so sorry that that has happened. I'm sorry for all of the crap that the church has put you through. And I'm sorry for all of the crap that straight people have put you through. It was wrong of us. It was wrong for us to judge you. It was wrong for us to reject you. We were wrong. The straight community has been wrong. The Christians have been wrong for treating you that way. And I'm sorry. On behalf of all of those communities that I consider myself a part of, I apologize. And I understand the way you're living and the crap that you've gone through, and your reactions to the way you've been treated is totally understandable. I get it. I understand. Because to some extent I've gone that way too. I have reacted that way too. I've wanted to reject and rebel everybody who has rejected me. So I understand. But you have to understand also that heterosexuality is simply more common than homosexuality, and everybody is human, and people are generally afraid or feel threatened by what is new or uncommon or unfamiliar to them. We don't understand it. Straight people just don't get it. At least not quickly, not easily, not right off the bat. It takes time for straight people, for anybody, to reconcile with what's new and different, to come to peace with what threatens them, with what makes them feel uncomfortable. I think it's wrong, even though it's understandable, I think it's wrong how a lot of the gay community treats the straight community, and especially how the gay community treats the Christian community, or the conservative community. I'm not talking politics, I'm talking general beliefs. I think it's very wrong how the homosexual community feels like they need to lash out to try to win back their honor or their respect or whatever. I'm not saying that straight people are not guilty of this too, because they are. I've seen a lot of straight people say that, God hates fags, and, gay people are going to hell, and, the whole Nazi thing back in the 40s, 30s and 40s was totally against homosexuality. So there's been a lot of hatred from the straights against the gays, but I see the same thing in the gays against the straights. I see gays cussing out straights simply because they disagree with them and they don't see eye to eye. I see a lot of gays lashing out at the Christian church and Christianity and religion in general, period. And I think that's wrong. And I think that we all just need to cool it and be a little bit more understanding. Now, I'm not saying that all straight people are like that. I'm not saying that all gay people are jerks like that. They're not. I know a lot of really nice gay people who are cool with everybody. But it's just sad to see that we're all guilty of the same thing that we accuse each other of. It's like gays get pissed off because the straight people want them to act straight. But at the same time, people like me and other people who are trying to deal with their sexualities in a moral and mature fashion hear all this crap from the gay community telling us that we should just be gay. But isn't that being just as guilty of getting us to try to conform to what makes you more comfortable? Aren't you just as guilty of that? We're all just trying to find our place in the world. And your homosexuality is understandable. I don't agree with it. I think there's a better way to live. But it's understandable. And so, isn't the struggle of everyone understandable? Can't we all just have some measure of respect? And in my last video I talked about how I see homosexuality as, trying to merge with people of the same sex to take what they have that we feel we lack. But straight people are guilty of the same thing. They really are, because I know a lot of guys who sleep around with a lot of women trying to find that thing that makes them feel good, that makes them feel comforted, that makes them feel legitimate and strong. Men have sex with women to feel strong, to feel like they are strong, that they can dominate a woman. And it's wrong. I'm not saying that that is more acceptable than gay sex. It's not. Gay sex is wrong, and heterosexual sex before marriage is wrong. It just is. Because I see it as trying to steal something because you feel that you lack it, rather than finding it in yourself or in God. It's just wrong, and it's unhealthy. So, straight people are by no means perfect, and I don't mean to single out the gay community as somehow being more sinful than the straight community. You're not. There are a lot of straight people who are a lot more messed up than any gay person I know. So, I guess what I'm just trying to say is that I feel for you, I understand you. You're guilty of a lot of the same stuff that you say that the straight people are guilty of. So you kind of need to cool it in those areas. But really, we're all just in the same boat together, gays and straights. We're all just trying to find our place in society and get along. And I think we all need to take better measures and better steps to understand each other and chill out, forgive, and get along. And love. Free love for everybody. Gay, straight, religious, agnostic, atheist, whatever. Just chill out and try to understand each other and love and respect each other at the very least. Alright? I love you and I care for you, and you can talk to me, so hope to hear from you soon. Bye.